Scene one, take two.
Unbounded Ambition Films is a production company that I co-founded and created with J.L. Featurette in 2008. We created it in order to finance and shoot our first film, Shattered Allegiance.
The name Unbounded Ambition is a direct resemblance of myself and Paul Winston's drive and disposition. We wanted to come up with a name that established, what we're about, what our goals are, what we plan on doing in the future. The first film we produced was Shattered Allegiance in 2008. It was very, very fun, very new experience for everyone involved.
Dreamt up some number, $10,000. I figured that was a good enough number to have a budget to shoot the film. That was how we got our budget up to speed and got things going for Shattered Allegiance.
We successfully spent way too much money, more money than we had, but we wanted to get this production out there and to film festivals. Eventually, within a year and a half, it was seen internationally, and it was nominated for Best American Short Film. And still to this day, it's our most acclaimed film to date.
I met JL just out of high school. We were both about 18 years old. He's a brother of one of my good friends, and just kind of hit it off, and we became friends. If you would have asked me back then, I would have never thought that we would become as good of friends as we are today and develop such a great working relationship that we have.
Paul brings a lot to the table, not just experience, but charisma, his attitude, his mindset, his positivity and inspiration.
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul Winston and I come from different generations. I'm in my 40s, he's in his 20s, but he strikes me as someone I could have grown up with. We think alike.
JL brings such a professionalism to the set. He's got this cool, calm, collected exterior no matter what's going on. No matter how stressed he is, no matter how many people are pulling him this way and that way, he's always got a cool, calm exterior, and I think that helps everybody on the set when you have somebody who doesn't project anything and keeps under control.
My wife will be coming in for her audition. Oh, God.
Working with Paulie and JL is really awesome. I came onto the set expecting it to be something like a normal production studio where you have to do certain things a certain way. With them, they really handed me the teaser trailer footage and said, here, this is what we basically want, and but you go ahead and have a little bit of creative reign to it.
Use a metaphor or analogy, I was brought into the huddle by J.L. Featurette, Paul Winston, Marquise Pardue, and it was a real honor.
All in all, working with them is amazing. I love how they are trying to help you into the industry, not force you into the deep end and telling you have to do something that you're not going to like.
Sort of got the fever on the set of The Hunger for More, collaborating with the production company and the guys on the set. I just knew I wanted to be part of the filmmaking process as well as filmmaking, being an actor who's reading a script.
JL and I got involved with The Hunger for More because Marquise and I had written a script titled The Hunger for More it was a kind of coming of age film. So The Hunger for More was a great opportunity for that. Marquise had some money set aside for it. We kind of just used the same formula we did for Shattered Allegiance and applied that.
Working on my first production of Shattered Allegiance was a blast. It was free education. It was hard work, it was challenging. We sacrificed a lot. Paul Winston had to sell a car in order to fund the rest of the project. I had to get a 9-to-5 job as a security officer. So I will actually be on set for 6 to 10 hours over that day, go to work for another 8 to 10 hours as a security guard, and come back to the same scene and make sure everything's set for the next day for filming. Whatever it takes to accomplish the goal of producing our first film. Today, it's still our proudest moment. Nominated for Best American Short Film in Europe. Very, very proud of that work. We love filming up here in Sonoma County. Paul Winston and I are actually from here. Paul's from Petaluma, I'm from Santa Rosa. Also, there's a lot of films that have been shot up here because of the old style, the vast background we have up here in Northern California. The great scenery, the lakes, the water, the beach, the old style buildings. American Graffiti was shot up here in Petaluma, George Lucas. Also, Peggy Sue Got Married was shot at my high school. A lot of missed opportunities are up here. I want to bring Hollywood back up to Northern California with not just film, but also in the future we want to bring film festivals up here, established here, and help other filmmakers produce their own films.
I knew when I first started hearing about 6 Feet from the Edge from Javon that I wanted to be a part of it in some way. He came to me with these 10 major characters and how they were all connected and intertwined somehow, some way. And I loved the concept. It was something that I could just never write myself. I've never been gifted in that sense like he is. Over 200-page novel that he wrote, and I helped him cut it down. We got some other people involved, some other film students and such, and we just got this thing down. And the more and more we cut it, the more and more we cut pages and got this thing crisper and clearer, we had the structure. And as I saw this story unfolding, as I read this thing, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the character story and the study behind all these people and the ensemble cast. And I just knew I needed to be a part of it. And my take on 6 Feet from the Edge is the kind of story that anybody can relate to. There's so many different characters in this. They're all connected, and they all experience things that we've all experienced at some point in time.
Our goal with 6 Feet from the Edge is to invest in the show, no matter where it's premiered, and to get it purchased by a major studio and get a theatrical release. I can't wait to show you what we're made of, and I can't wait to market it. I can't wait to blow the people away in film festivals all around the country, internationally, College Film Festival, Sundance, etc. I can't wait to market this film.